Hello. Oh no. Desktop audio. Does it work? I really want game captured. Oh wait, no, I gotta keep that just in case. Display capture. Why is this not? Oh, that's why. There we go. You're a little quiet. All right, so the chat is in a weird spot. I'll go like there, I guess. I could hear an echo of myself. There we go. I could turn it off. Okay, what am I gonna do here? So I've been working on this trim sheet for a while now. Just using just using this reference here. Um, Generally, what I first wanted to do was creating this archway, and that's just I'm just experimenting with different trim sheets on the x-axis. So if in my UVs, when I go to add it to a model, um, it basically will bake the normal onto just like a flat plane, so I can simply create some stuff. So what I want to do right now is I'm going to be sculpting in ZBrush. Let's see here. I'm rude. Okay. Okay, ZBrush, go away. I gotta figure out like a better way of adding like a chat to see both. Yeah, you're about to understand none of this? Okay, that's fine. Don't worry. Okay, so it's into the program, and the sides are still broken. Great. Well, those sides are working. Okay, well, I have some other stuff to fix here, apparently. Okay, so which sides are broken here? Okay, the ones with the more... Yeah, okay, so I gotta fix the edge, the end. Just because I'm gonna be creating something on the side here, so I'm gonna add some edge loops and correct these. These are like incorrect at the moment, so they're just creating errors. Come on. This is probably gonna look super ugly doing it this way. This is like the lazy way. Oh, I could just... Let's see. Can I... Come on. Give it to me. There, I'll just do that for those. That's going to break that. Yeah, that's fine like this. I generally don't want it to be too sharp because it's looking kind of awkward. When did I start this project? I just started. This is brand new. I guess I could just get away with the join. Wait. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, cool. Oop. Cool. There we go. So that should fix the issue. Oops. Issue here that we're having, where you can see that it's there's nothing there. So on this side, come on, I hate this ZBrush. So you see how it's just missing the faces, just just at the bottom there. That's because it doesn't have anywhere to. It doesn't seem to understand what we did. We got some n-gons, they call it. Oh yeah, this is just one that I do for practice. Uh, no, that is the worst place for it to triangulate. Okay, let's see if we can do this the normal way. Connect components. Oop, I didn't mean to group. Okay. Gotta love how broken this is. I don't know why it's not working. There we go. To do it the normal. Oh, gross. Why is it doing that? There's no center point. No. This is so messed up. Ew. Okay, screw it. I don't really care where the triangle is going to be. I'm not looking on this side. It's just going to be like a quick job. Sure. It's going to look like doo-doo. But I am just rushing this. Okay, so this one should be fine. This one should be fine. This one's probably going to be breaking. No, that's fine. This one might break. There we go. There we go. There we go. How much for you? For me, does I do not do well modeling characters. As much as I would love to do it for you, I am not a character modeler. It's too much work. Although this is probably too much work on its own too, but you know, yeah, we won't go there. Game exporter, export, yes. ZBrush, close. I'm really horrible at character modeling. Like, I don't even know if I have some of my old characters that I modeled on here, but I am not a fan. Did I fix it? Oh, I might have. Okay, I fixed that side. Left side, bottom left is broken. Why is that? Is there an n-gon? Yeah, there's an n-gon. There. There. That should fix itself now. Okay. And then I'll have to reopen again. I love this app. Low poly Sylveon? That's the same as modeling it. Honestly, it can be quite difficult trying to get a good low poly model. I usually model in high and then export low. Okay, so this is good. So I can select these individually now. I think my first model I really want to work on is probably this one here. So see if I can hide all. Okay, list, rename low. Okay, whatever. Geometry, divide. Okay, what is that? Don't want to smooth it. Let's see how many we can get here. Okay, there we go. Okay, we got enough polygons now. 3 million. I don't need that many points. I have to remesh these with Z remesher here. Dynamesh, sorry. No blur to that. Yes. No, I don't want that. Yeah, that does a horrible job. Is Dynamesh shit okay, or is it going to crash? There we go. Nice and smooth now. Thank you, Dynamesh. Always making my models look nice. Besides whatever that is. Why did you do that? Why is there a weird edge? Okay, the other side has some artifacts. Okay. Okay. Well, I need a high resolution then. And I hate you. Okay. I'm gonna lower the or raise the resolution, was it? Remove the blur. No. And then see what that does. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, why is it breaking? So no longer have my. I lost a lot of stuff moving to a new computer. Really don't have my old sculpting brushes that I have. Okay. So this is. Okay, that's a couple mil. That looks good. Ooh, I think that might be too heavy. All right. So this section I want to continue, and I want this to uh hmm, yeah, I want this to tile perfectly fine from left to right. So I'm probably not going to add any edge damage, but I do want to just see this. I hate selecting this stupid thing. This is what happens when you have 50 billion different models. There we go. Okay, so now I just have the one model, so I can see everything here. So it's got a back, front, face, everything that I could do, and then I can start lowering the size. Keep the Z intensity as is, and start doing some light modeling here. Not modeling, sculpting. Okay, that might be a little fuzzy. Probably need more subdivision. Okay, how about a mill? How does that look? That looks better. Okay. So I think I'm gonna go for more clean, nothing like heavily damaged than what I'm used to. Um, I'll see how that goes. Okay, there we go. There's some damage. Some little chunks taken off. I'll get some an extra longer one maybe. Hmm. Even like increase the size of it, do bigger strokes, and you could even increase the Z intensity, and then I can intensify it. That is way too small here. Mm. Oh, that's why. I gotta add the square. There we go. I was wondering why it was looking way too like rounded, and that is why. 'Cause it's more of square damage I want. Like chipping, so less roundness and more hard edged. There we go. That looks much better. So keep in mind. So this is what are you learning how to do? There we go. There's some slight curvature to it. I don't want anything extreme. So it's just gonna be some light. Yeah, 3D modeling characters. Yeah, it's a lot to learn. I have a lot of like paid tutorials for some character design. If I ever wanted to, I could study and actually like do it properly. But alas, I do not care enough. I like the environment side a lot more. It's a mixture of technical as well as um, actual artistic. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, if you understand anatomy, that will definitely help you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Okay, that's a little bit better looking. Oh, gotta love bots. I love having bots. Wait, I should probably check my YouTube. Oh, there is a chatter. Oh, 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 oh. I clicked a button. Okay, I need. Where is it? Need some of the chats to pop out here. Ooh. Um, there we go. Okay, I got YouTube chat, and now okay, Discord's good. Okay, good. You can only model hyper realistic hot guys for some reason. Oh, I don't know. Are they hyper realistic though? More like play animations. I think that's all I need for now. I'll probably see about adding something. Um, I should have some brushes somewhere. Some surface brushes I can open. Yeah, you can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Dun, dun, dun. Hmm. Why won't it import? Rocks 06. Oh, it worked. It's just not. That is not it. Okay. Bedrock desert, cliff, ground rock, details. There we go. There. That's not what I want. Cracked cliff. No. Wow, you're learning so much. You can make a basic cylinder. Yeah, that's better than most people. Ooh. Okay, these are too extreme. Mm. These rocks suck. I'm just wanting little holes. We could probably just get away with doing that in Designer. Geothermal rock pattern. No. Stone pattern. No, these are just rocks. Wood. Why is there wood? cliff boulder. I'll go for the damage. Wall damage. No. Okay. Let's do surface. That is not at all what I was hoping. No. Load brush. Okay, so I mean those are some cracks I can definitely add. Sure. Something minuscule. Sure. There's a crack line. And not the kind of crack you're thinking of. I need more of like crack large cracks, cracks wide damage, fissures. Ugh, that's like extreme. Yeah, I'll keep it like that. It's more of like it broke. Oh, porous. That's what I want. There we go. Okay, and then I can decrease it so it's just subtle. There. Is this in or out? Okay, that one's out. Okay. Actually, I think what this one actually is um the we're looking at the references here. I do have it's more of lines. Kind of looks like something that limestone would be. I'm not sure. Um this is definitely like the normal map I would want, and that's just as a reference. Well, there's a person there. Let's see here. Okay. Any higher quality that I can like zoom in. It's a little hard to see what the actual like yeah, the only ones I can really see how it looks like is this one. So it's just lines. There's no crazy amount of it's smooth with lines. That's pretty much all it is. So like I can easily do these slight wear and tear, and then I just need to figure out what to do about that. 'Cause there seems to have the dots, and then the trim I'm working on is more so along the lines of like just some of the upper here, some of these pieces. So I don't know if the those pieces do the line. This is definitely something that I can add with ZBrush and just sort of add the micro details in there rather than worry about them when sculpting. So the sculpting is mainly just the edge, I think, with some of these slight porous. That porous is a little bit much. I wonder if there's a better scaly. Ooh. Mm-hmm. crack line. That's, mm, I don't know if I really. Okay. Oh, I don't want anything like super noticeable. I'll probably still continue to work on. Ew, gross. Yeah, this is the one that I probably use the most of. Probably lower that intensity of it. Yeah, it would probably be better if I just did it just normally, or like slight amount, like high intensity but small. Yeah, like that, right? Yeah, because that's starting to look like rock wear and tear. But I think for the most part, it's just worrying about these shapes that I want to try. And you can even get it even smaller and just do the fine edges like so, just so it's not completely rounded. I mean, not sharp. That does look odd though. Mm-hmm. So jagged. Maybe it's just too small with too much of a focal shift. There we go. So I can decrease the size and fix that because the focal shift's better now. There we go. There. Oh man, a lot of adjustments. There we go. That's better. Okay, for now that's fine. Just as the side. Because if I do that, I'll have to figure out how to properly scale it. Yeah, so it's fine like that. Okay, so this one's done. Hide him. Which one are we at? That's the plane. Does this just not want to hide? There we go. Take it. Okay. This one, I got to Dynamesh that one as well. 1080 or maybe 2048 ends, and then we'll just subdivide it a couple times, and that will flatten it for us. And then, yep, perfect. Okay. By no means is this supposed to be much of anything. This is just practice. I'm just sculpting willy nilly and not really thinking how I want something to look. did you learn from your basic tutorial? What program were you searching? Blender, I hope. There, that one's okay. Okay, on to the next. Geometry 1080. Dynamesh. Subdivide a couple times. Look at the. Okay, that's good looking. So this one will be less damage, I think. The edges will be nice. Just more of smooth. So something super basic. Nothing crazy. Just slight sculpt. Mm-hmm. It's making it look good. Just flick that mouse around. Don't even think. Shut your brain off, like my professor always said. While you're sculpting in ZBrush, just turn it off. I mean, that looks like a brick. Had a little bit of wear there, I think. You're using an app? Well, I wouldn't use a random app. That's for sure. That's not bad. That one's good. Um, okay, which one am I at? So I'm on this one. Okay. So I could try smoothing. See how that looks. Smooth it out. Do the most basic of sculpt, like a lower set intensity. Just to make it look like it's like part of it. Spheres are the problem. Spheres shouldn't be the problem. Spheres are pretty simple. You can make them in many different ways in a lot of the programs. Oh, it's Metabee. Yeah, boy. Oh man, it's been a while. Good old anime music video days, you know? Yeah, this is very round. Should be more square than round, in my opinion. Sharp edge there. Yeah. Is there a Discord you guys talking? I don't remember. Everyone's moved around so much back from the day. Good old Skype day. Now everyone just does the TikTok um yeah, TikTok edits for those music videos. Not what it used to be. Just the same effect over and over again. That's too strong. There. Mm, no, get rid of that. Yeah, you got a bunch. Are you still part of the original gang? Are they still around, or is it just a bunch of different part of different ones now? Send my. Yeah, you want to make a Mr. Bean AMV? I think a Jim Carrey edit would go way harder. So we got okay. So this is what we got so far. Looking good. I am missing a block somewhere here. Uh-oh. Isn't there supposed to be a fourth one? Okay, we got the plane. Uh-oh. Is there a reason why that one's missing? Okay, it's right there. Why is it all the way down there? Okay. It's not in number two spot. Here, I'll move it up. There. Stupid thing. Okay. Okay. So what I can do. So we'll keep a blur and see how that actually works with the Dynamesh. And then I'll divide that and see what that does. Okay, so it does add a nice blur to it. Is that good for when I do this? You sent me a cat? Oh no. That looks like a duck, not a cat. But I guess it's a work in progress. Mhm. You have no clue what you're doing? It's okay. I have no idea what I'm doing either. I'm just kind of going with the flow. I'm kidding. I somewhat know what I'm doing, you know? Totally. Yeah. At least you know how to draw better than me. Oh, I masked this by accident. I've not touched this program in so long. I want these ones to be more like jagged. Yeah, this to be a little more jagged, yeah. I mean, it's not looking terrible. Although some of it might be a little much. Mm, okay. Okay, I don't know why that got so messed up. Fix this. It's a little better. What am I looking at? There we go. It's a little too jagged. What is that? Ooh, ooh. Okay, that's better. That's, I mean, these aren't terrible. I can get away with some of this. And then I mean, these are more so like, yeah, these are gonna look nice like this. It's gonna be more far away. These pieces. Okay, so that piece is done. That piece is done. That piece. So boom, boom, and boom, and that one's done. These are sculpted good. Not too bad. At a different height. That was good. Okay, so those are sculpted. Boom, 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 boom. On to the next. What do I want to do for this one? Not too sure yet. Hmm. I think these ones will probably be more clean, way more clean than what I have. So 1080, blur it, and divide. Probably need to double divide. Okay, so these ones, they definitely have a bevel here. And I want it so it's more so off to this. Slight, slight, some slight amount that you can see. Yeah, slight shape to it. That's about it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's what I want. No. You want me to see how fast I can make this? Wait. What are you making anyways? A bear? Or cat? Wait, where's Maya? Okay. Let's see how quick we do this. This is not how you're supposed to do it though. Oh, it looks like an alien invader. He looks great. Um, and then what am I doing? I don't even know what you were doing. There, he looks perfect. I'm kidding. Okay, so that's not what I want. I want more of like a snout. There, and then we can go with like some discs. Okay, that is gross. No, I don't want that. I want a cylinder. The model has some intensively hard edges. He's beautiful. This is what the people want to see. 100%. Yeah, make the mouse. No, I'm good. How about you draw some of my art that I made, my painting. There, he looks beautiful. Oh wait, I have to add the weird edge thing that you have. Come on. No, I don't want the whole thing. Okay, it's just gonna select everything. There. Extrude. Shrink the extrude. Push out. There. That's how you had it. And soften. Wait, you had it with hard edges. My bad. There, like that. Wait, there, there. Look more like that. He's perfect. I'll add a little mouth to him. He's beautiful. Because this is what I want to do. Give him a little vacuum. Get some lighting in. Oh, wrong thing. There, some shadow. Looks beautiful. Gotta fix the normals on this guy. Oh, he's so broken. Oh, the normals don't exist on this. Yeah, gross. There. Ah. This guy's broken. I'll give him a weird eyeball. Head on. Okay. I don't know why this has to select everything here. Mm-hmm. He looks great. Okay, the closest you gotten, pretty good. Pretty good. It's a pretty good picture. That's good painting. Then and then. Okay, he looks like a Pac-Man and Simpsons mixture. Okay, he looks like shit. Okay, back to this. From 3 years ago? Oh, not bad. Okay, if I remember correctly, it was just slight damage. I was wanting very slight, ever so slight, like super not very noticeable, super smooth. Something like super basic. Yeah, I think just slight amount. Hmm, I think that's what I want. You should do a recent instead of just 3 years ago. Do something new. Paint like Mount Fuji or something from Japan. Something small. That'll be good. This one. Yeah, that program is a lot better. I think I prefer Blender over a lot of stuff. Um, but you can launch it. Yeah, this one's. All you have to do is add mesh, and you're wanting a what? A sphere? Oh, look at that sphere. Convenient. Wow, it looks great, and it actually has decent edge flow. Wow, it's like a soccer ball. Yeah, he curved out a cylinder. Yeah, I'm surprised they don't have that as a normal like object you can create, because these most of these always have like, well, you have your text, you have a metal ball. What the hell is that? You got some surfaces, some curves. You can create your own from your own curve. You can different meshes, isosphere. You got this weird looking thing, and then you can add your own scale to it. You should be able to edit the edge mount. Oh, it must have disappeared after I clicked the create right here. Add isosphere subdivisions. You can create the sphere using the isosphere. So it's switching, and then you change the radius so it's bigger, that sort of stuff. Cube, you can make the size bigger. When you UV sphere, plane, quad, grid, monkey. Yeah, you can add a monkey. Monkey. Oh, oh. Oh yeah, you probably have to pay. Everything's pay. Yeah. I haven't used Blender in a little bit, but I enjoy Blender. It's a good free program. Created a lot of stuff in there, so I recommend it. It's not industry standard just yet, but I don't think you give a shit about. You don't care about that. Ooh, do not need 3 million for that. I don't think. I did a poor job. You. Why is that so broken? Oh, why did? No, come back. Where'd you go? Oh, great. What? What happened to you? Trim? Hello? So, okay, so there's this, there's that one, and then this one's just, it just vanished. Cool. Okay, is there a reason why it just broke? Hello? That's just fantastic. I love this program. Is that the one that I need to? Okay, which one's trim 12? We got 10? Okay, I have no idea anymore. That's cool. Um, Not showing where it is, but it has the active points for what I selected. Just doesn't show it for some reason. Okay. Trim 12 is just gone in from the ethers. I don't know what happened. All right, let's see what happened to you. Number 12. So these are all my sculpted stuff. Looks good. Now what is number 12? Yeah, number 12 is just gone. Nice. Okay. So we lost the long one. Oh, I might know why we lost it. Did he get masked out of existence? No. Where'd you go? Let's see. If I redo this and divide it, it acts like it doesn't exist. Cool. Why are you broken? Uh, I don't want to have to re-import this. Uh, is masking. Hmm. You're gonna avoid your research and eat Cheetos instead? Mood. I too wish I could just eat Cheetos. Hmm. Yeah, is she? Yeah, well, your cat's stinky. P.U. All she does is make my allergies go. Hmm. What happened? I don't even know what I did. Right. I hope I can just easily go into one of these. So if I click on where's 12? Okay. If I just click on 12, I can re-import this trim sheet. There it is. Not my ZBrush for ZBrush import. Okay. Did I get rid of my other version? Uh-oh. Okay, okay, okay. So I can. Okay, good. Okay, so this one I want to put number 12 here. So it was there. It just for some reason vanished. Um, I don't want to do it that way. I want to move it. Might actually be able to go into now. Go back to here, and I'll just delete this version here. Okay, and then I should be able to just insert one of these meshes. There we go. Okay, Huzzah! It's back. Yeah, should I mod her? I don't know. No, I don't need to do slash mod. I can just click on her and click mod. There you go. Now she can feel special. You've been nothing but kind. You're lurking. How dare you? 1080 Dynamesh Divide 3 million. I don't think I need that much. Oh, it's wanting me to do this one. So this. Okay. Get rid of all these other ones that I'm not currently working on, so I don't confuse myself here. There we go. I hope the music isn't too loud or too quiet. There's no music. What? I've been listening to music this entire time, and there's no music. Oh, I think I fixed it. Okay, well, that's awkward. So just randomly singing to nothing. I was making lovely noises, and everyone was probably being like, "What the?" Okay, now you can hear the music, right? Is it fine level? Get those now? Okay, good. I don't know, isn't the commentary super thrilling? So much happening. Ten out of 10, best commentary. It's a little hard to see, but there's just some slight sculpting to it, so it's not super overbearing. Don't need anything crazy for these. Ooh, no. What interview? What is it for? That's way nicer. Support for minorities graphic design. Oh, okay. Well, that's exciting. Is that one that you would want? Maybe more than the other ones, probably. Yeah, it'd be fun. Well, I hope that one goes well and that they want you. That would be fun. You think you'd enjoy yourself? I'm just dreading work tomorrow, but should be a fun week. A little glad I'm just, relaxing, working on some art right now. Well, a little more damage, maybe. That looked weird. That. Here. side. Yeah, that'll look okay. This one a little bit more. We'll do this on an edge or on angle. Sorry, not on an edge. There we go. Okay. That one. The other ones here too. We'll probably work on. No, not that one. I think for some of these, I might just leave out for now because these other ones are mainly just. These other ones, I think there's one little piece where I want to make it so that they look more like stone brick. Like here, like this looks great. Like super small amount of detail, not super round, um, not super damaged either. Just some um, slight story to it. Let's see here. Music down just a tad. Oh goodness me, that thing is okay. I could just do it down over here, can't I? It is not letting me do that. Scroll wheel down, please. No. Okay. Change the decibel range to be lower. I think that should be fine. Is that too quiet? Is that good? You like okay? Yeah, you like quieter music. It's good. Okay, perfect. All right, I just need to select correct. There you go. This one. So for this one, I want 2048 with a blur, and I need to subdivide these. Um, One thing I noticed is as I am stupid, I didn't smooth these. That's cool. That would be a problem. Um, hmm. So probably have to smooth these out myself. Oh, I'll break it if I do that. Or what if I do it this way? I didn't want it. Yeah, I don't want it square. The It looks great. That is not what I want. Let's try to Dynamesh with polish. Selected. So we're gonna fix this model. See how this projection works. Doesn't seem to do much. Let's see if we blur it a little more. Oop, that's a lot. Come on, let me back. I mean, it's starting to smooth out a bit. Doesn't seem to polish much of anything. I'll have to like manually do that. That's what I'd have to do, is just manually. Yeah, that looks stupid right now. I think these lines are all fucky because of Dynamesh. I might have to Z remesh. See how the remeshing looks. You probably could. You probably just need to save it as, like, let's say an OBJ. Ooh, that does not keep its gigs. So you probably basically export something from your iPad and vice versa. So you would just need to save it as an OBJ, and then you should be able to easily open the file anywhere. So if I save it as an OBJ on my iPad, let's say, I can then open it on my computer. But it doesn't mean that it's going to be perfect every time, because some models are different. Like, some programs are different. You see how ZBrush, when I opened it up, the faces on the side were broken, but in, let's say, Maya or Blender, it was perfectly fine. Doesn't like to keep the shape. It seems it really messes with it when it's a round object. I think that's just generally because I have too many polys. So if I go into ZRemesher here, ZRemesh, see if that actually works this time. Yeah, so I think that kind of fixed it, but also added a lot of artifacting. So right about here, yeah, it kind of screwed it up. Yeah, I'll be right back. Sorry, I was hearing weird noises. Yeah, because as soon as you Z, yeah, just like, so it goes from this. I think it's just generally because of what I did with the model. So the Z remesher actually generates it and makes it look really good. But it's just the fact that I have triangles here, and this is kind of just pretty shit. So if I had created these a lot better, I think the Z remesher would look much better. So say if I go to okay, all these models are chaotic now. Never mind. If these models weren't so chaotic, I would be able to to show you what I mean. But right now it's not much I can do. I'll have to probably shade smooth this in Maya for all of these ones that are like jagged. So for now, like all of these pieces can be exported one by one. And then I'll just test the bake out. So we're gonna go to trims sheet test. We're gonna put this for the substance designer. Trim 06. Usually you can get away with like the OBJ. I typically just save it as FPX. OBJ is just the universal format. FPX is more for game. And it basically keeps animation and texture and textures that were applied to the model. Okay, so trim 06 underscore high. So it's a high poly. So we're moving that to the substance designer. And then, yeah, good. Don't export cameras. Good. Okay, so writing data. Usually these ones like to take a while, and it freezes. So these are always really annoying. So once I'm done, I'll just hide. Export trim 01 underscore high. And of course, I have to figure out where this goes every time. So I'll just go to the trim sheet substance designer and copy that so I don't have to worry about it every time. So the more active points I have that I use with the sculpting, the longer this dang thing likes to take. So it'll be very slow on the export here. You think it would keep the folder location? I only spent $1,000 on this program. What is this? What's this one? Okay, so not that one. Not that. Not that. Not that. Not that. Not that one. That one. So just a few more pieces. And then I'm going to go back to that location each time. I do have a fairly old sculpt that I did do recently. I think that was like a year ago. I made the sculpt and then did nothing with it, but I can show basically what I do. I was creating I believe a ground piece, like a floor design. I'm gonna go with the bake mesh here, just so I have that. That'll take like 2 seconds to export. Okay, so these pieces are the ones that I'll do another time. So So those should be pretty simple. But yeah, for now, what I got is perfectly okay. I do want to show that. I don't want to save that. Go here. Re-import them. See if I actually have them. I should have it somewhere. Import. Should be in placement file. Placement. ZBrush. No. Ah, right here. Super simple. ZBrush floor tile. There's a lot of sculpt and information on this, so it'll take a little bit probably to read it all. So just give it a second. Probably have to skedaddle after that. Whoa, what just happened there? Okay, what's going on over that way? It's trying to load it. Okay, loaded. Ugh. That's so glitched over there. But yeah, this is generally what I did. Surface cracks, some more cracks, some edge damage, heavy damage here, a bunch of cuts to the model. So like the floor got cut up, slashed, smaller pieces. Yeah, and then just kept it pretty much in the plane here for easy baking and easy tile. So these should bake nicely. Some of these are different heights. This one's a little bit on the edge there, like so. But honestly, these can just turn into a floor piece, a wall piece, whatever. They can be turned around if you want it this way instead. If you want it this way. Some sculpting on the back. But yeah. Just some quick work. I think maybe next time what I'm gonna plan on doing is finding a way of creating this in Designer. Put that on my sheet, my UV. And then I'm gonna be trying to make these bricks here. And these bricks look elongated, but also more squished. So I can go over what a good way of maybe planning this out might be. If I use these bricks here, I can easily put them on the round pillars. And then right here is one of the trim sheets that I'm working on. So this will need these lines here for each area. Anyways, I am probably gonna skedoodle. I gotta get ready for work. Anyways, thanks so much. Peace.